going, guys? My name is Sam and you're watching Cast Blast Camp. And in this video, we're doing some more dove hunting. I got my 12 gauge pump out here. I'm on a couple of fields that's mowed down, but it's planted with corn all around. Dove and deer and all other kinds of bird and game come out of these fields. So I'm back here with my shotgun to see if I can get some dove down. Depending on how the action goes, this could be a multi-part video. So if you're watching this intro, you know I'll harvest some, so stay tuned. And thanks for watching. Alright, let's be looking for some doves. Never know when you might flush one up out the roost or off the gravel trail. But we are headed back to some fields back here. Some standing corn and some fields that have been cut, so hopefully there'll be some flying in this evening. Thought I heard a dove. Dove make a very distinct noise. When they fly off and flap their wings, they chirp to the beat of their flap. For the first few flaps, sometimes through the whole flight. Bunch of dove on the ground right there. They just flushed up. I see feathers. A couple feathers here. More feathers. More feathers. I saw some feathers, so I know I hit at least one dove. So I'm searching to see if I can find one. But after a few minutes of looking around, I could not find one here on the trail. So I figured they must have picked up and flew to the back fields, so that's where we're going next. So these are the back fields. They're planted with corn. There's a few strips and a few patches that are mowed down, but my plan is to go through the corn a little bit to see if we can flush any out until we make our way to the field. And then we're going to walk the field edge. I'm also looking for any silent dove, even the ones I might have wounded earlier. And that's just right when I saw some movement in the corn. There's a wounded dove right here. That might be one I shot earlier. Let me get a number 8 out. Load up another number 8 real quick just in case, because this number 6 would chew him up. Here he is. We got him. We got him. That was more than likely one of the ones we shot at earlier, because I got feathers off of him, but they kept on flying. I never saw him fall, so he probably came to this back field where he thought he was safe and landed down in the tall corn. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him dispatched, get him in the game bag. Yes sir, got the skunk off the board. Heck yes. One went down right over there. One went down right over there. That was a good foregroup that flew in. We got one down right over here. Let's go check him out. Other 3 flew over that tree line there. I tried to get a second one. Let's see if we can find this first one here. I know he went right down the first few lines of corn. So I ended up looking for this dove for over 10 minutes. In this thick stuff here, I walked up and down the rows, and I even went about 6 to 10 rows back. I found some feathers, but I never saw the bird. So that's how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. I guess that's the one that gets away. It's always unfortunate when you can't find an animal that you know you shot. But sometimes it's part of it. Pretty sure that's older feathers now that I get a better look. After not seeing any more birds flying on that first cut down part, I walked to the second part on the back side of the field and hunted it for a while, but I didn't see any action. Just saw a group, 4 or 5, back on that back field across the tree line. So there's some flying around through here. I'm gonna have to try to come back here on another day when we got more light. Ended up checking out a few different hunting areas. I only got one bird down. Saw a handful or two though at that first location. I'm gonna try again when we get some more sunlight, and you guys are gonna see part 2 right now. I've come back to that front cut down field and hunted it for a while, but there was no action at all. So I decided to pick up and try another spot. As I was making my way down the trail back to my car, I spotted some doves in the middle of it. It was my time to take a shot. I think we got one, maybe 2. We got one. We got one. Well, we actually got one. We didn't get skunked. On the way back to the vehicle, nothing was flying on those backfields. Most action I've seen is on this trail with the gravel. They like getting that gravel up in their crawl. So we didn't get skunked at least. At least we got one. Yes. Go ahead and get it in the game bag. Is there a second one? Or is we just shooting at the same one? I saw multiple moving, but we might only got the one. Another day, another location. And this field unfortunately looks pretty bare naked, but I was still willing to give it a shot. As I was walking my way along the back tree line, I spotted a dove in the tree. So I'm going to take aim and see if I can get a bird down. After shooting, I went to see if the bird hit the ground. I didn't see any feathers, and I didn't see it on the ground anywhere. I kept looking for several minutes, but I never saw any feathers. So I decided to keep on going down the tree line. Heck, maybe I didn't drop him. Maybe he flew away and I just thought we dropped him. Because I'm not even seeing feathers. It should be like right in here. Well, I am not seeing it, guys. I'm not seeing any feathers, any movement. And I know that the bird was like right up in one of these branches, so it should be just right in here. After looking for several minutes, I'm not seeing nothing, so I'm thinking this one's going to be a lost cause, unfortunately. And I could have missed. It's very possible I could have missed, but I thought I was on. I have now made my way to another tree line that borders a field on the other side. So I've decided to make my way through and check out this field to see if there's any more action going on back here. dark clouds, wind picking up, temperatures dropping. That all adds up to a storm rolling in. And when storms roll in, birds and other small critters like squirrels don't really move a lot, if any at all. But the birds might try to come in and feed before the storm, so we'll see. High, real high. Real high. Yep. That's way too high. That's way too high. It was worth one shot, but it was too high. I knew it from the get-go. But that was the second shot of the day. I was wanting to at least get to shoot twice. People in their garbage. Don't do that, guys. Leave behind garbage. These are private leased fields. They let us hunters hunt these for free. You're gonna leave all your garbage sitting behind. Your shells, your bottle, your snack wrapper, Sprite can up in the woods you threw up in there. It should be on fire right now. Right now it should be on fire, but it ain't. Bird down. There it is. Bird down. We got him. He had to go for the deepest, thickest ditch in the whole field, but we got him. First bird of the day. At least we got the skunk off the board. It's been really, really slow here at these fields. I was hoping the fields would be planted a little bit better than they were, but they're pretty bare naked right now, so there's not much to entice these birds to fly in here right now. That's why there's not much happening. So, but at least we still got one. Good deal. Let's put him in the game bag. Awesome. Just see how everything's bare. There's hardly any corn. There's hardly anything left for the birds here. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it on this field and pick up on a new field or a new location. Well, got to shoot at the first bird for the day. Hopefully they'll start flying good. He landed in that tree over there. That is safety zone. We got him. There he is. He's trying to get away though. We got one. Action's picking up a little bit. We got our first dove. Got the skunk off the board at least. Let's see if we can get some more. Bird down. Landed in the tree. Alrighty guys, it's getting into the evening and the birds are not flying as much as they were anymore. I'm pretty sure they're heading to the roost for the evening and everybody's done shooting for the evening. So that's pretty much going to wrap up this dove hunting video. I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you a bunch of different fields. This was the second hunt for this field. Even though the season isn't over, I won't be able to come back to this one until next year. So I'll be looking forward to seeing this field again next year. We ended up with 2 birds. Ended up shooting a lot, but missed a lot too. But it was still a good time and we still harvested a few. So it's a success if you ask me. Here recently I got my canoe out and did some creek fishing and the bite was on fire and it was epic. If you guys want to see that, I'm going to go ahead and link it here at the end of the video. But until next time, please consider liking, sharing with friends and family, and subscribing if you haven't already. Sam out.